On today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to hit deeper in under 10 minutes without changing your technique. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you 10 minutes from a recent lesson with a great 10-year-old player where you can see how quickly that transformation can occur. So let's get started. All right, so before we get started, how do we find what is good depth or what is average depth? So from the net to the service line, it's 21 feet. And from the service line to the baseline, it's 18 feet. So for me, if I am in the back half of the back half, this 9-foot rectangle for me is excellent depth. When you hit the ball back here, number one, your opponent is not going to be able to attack you. But number two, if you hit one or two in a row back here, you're either going to get a miss or a short ball yourself that you can step up. So back 9 feet for me is excellent. And this next 9-foot rectangle from the service line to the center, I would call that good depth. Now, I don't know that you're going to get a mistake or a short ball from your opponent, but I'm also very, very confident that they will not be able to attack you. So even if you were to hit a ball here, I think most people watching this video would say that's an average shot. For me, I call that a good shot. Now, when we get into the 9 feet from the service line to about here, that is definitely a short ball, but I would call that a solid or an average shot. They're definitely going to attack you, your opponent, but I've done videos on this in the past where I'm really not worried about other people's offense. They end up missing just as much as they end up hurting you. So I don't want you to hit the ball short, but it's not a death sentence if you do. The goal of this video is to upgrade from average to great to excellent. So I'm going to teach you how to get more balls in the second or third zone so you're hitting deeper shots, getting attacked less, and getting more short balls yourself. So now that we've defined what great depth is, I'm going to give you a very simple formula, and that's height plus speed equals depth. And to make this simple, we're going to try to have these numbers equal 10. So if I give you a 1 height with a 9 speed, that ball right there is landing just inside the baseline, right? I can also give you a 9 height with a 1 speed, and that ball will also land in the exact same space. Now, which one of those two, a 1-9 or a 9-1, do you think you're going to make more often? Obviously, a 9 height with 1 speed is going to go in far more than the 1 height with 9 speed. Now, I'm not trying to create an army of moonballers. I would suggest sticking close to 5'5", 6'4", 4'6". So if I'm going a 5 height with a 5 speed, right about there, not only will I be consistent because I'm playing at a responsible rally ball speed, but my height will also make the ball go deeper. So if I play a 2-2, a low ball that's slow, it's going to go short for sure. And if I play a 10-10 where I hit super high and fast, it's going to hit the back fence. So as a simple rule, try to get those two numbers to equal 10. Kind of say them out loud to yourself, but if you go with a 5'5", a 4'6", or a 6'4", not only are you going to be consistent, but you're also going to have great depth on your ball. So just to see this idea in place of how we're going to add height and maybe mix up the speed to get that ball deeper in that excellent zone, I'm going to show you a 10-minute clip from a recent lesson with a great 10-year-old player, William Sterner. He's going to be an awesome player moving forward. He's got great technique already, but I want you to watch his mindset shift and how he switches the height to add to that formula so he gets more balls in that excellent zone. I just want to see your forehand cross court. Okay, I'm going to give you 10. Show me what you got. Good. Preferably to the left of my basket. So we're, over here, so we're not flirting with the line. Good. That's a tough feed, good shot. Love that. Good. That's a rip. Yeah. Give you different speed, see what you do with that. Okay, you hit that one shorter, give you different speed. That's a pretty solid ball. Speed one up for you. Oh, got him. Hit one slow. Good. Last few. Yeah. And last one. Beautiful. All right, so come on my side. Jog over here real quickly. Okay. One thing your dad talked to me about was that you want a little more depth on your ground strokes, right? So how do we hit the ball deeper? More spin. Okay. What does spin make the ball do? What's that? Rotate? Yeah, and when you have top spin, does the ball go up or down? It goes down. So how does that help it go deeper? Oh, it'll bounce higher. Excellent. So what I want you to do, 2 things, okay? Height and speed. So watch me. If I hit low and fast, that ball will go deep. If I hit high and slow, that ball will go deep. Or I can do something right in the sweet spot. So right now, I'd say you're much closer to the first version. You're very low and very fast. I want to see my blue scoreboard right there? I want to see if you can hit every ball exactly at the top of the scoreboard. And I'm actually going to give you a couple more lines back here. I want to see if you can hit every ball between these yellow lines. So if you hit it right here, that's going to count as a make right now. Got it? If you hit short of the yellow lines, that's a miss. So anything in this range is all you. You're going to hit the top of the scoreboard. You're going to put 10 in a row right there. Jog over. Let's see it. Don't be afraid to do it on the first try and impress me. Good. Where'd that land? Exactly. Did you go over the scoreboard? You probably went about here. I want you to pretend like if you go under that scoreboard, like the lesson's over. There's no option to go below that. Okay? Ready. 10 in a row. Scoreboard. That's excellent. That's 1. 2. Perfect. Scoreboard. Just short. That's 2 in a row. You got to start over. That's the ball. 1. That's short. Yeah, I know. It's not easy, is it? It might take us more than 1 minute. 10 minutes probably. Good. That's 1. Just short. Start again. 1. 2. Barely. Go deeper. 3. Short. Now, how many have you hit deeper than my yellow lines? 0. But we've got 4 or 5 short, right? I want to see if you can hit this cone. Right there. It's just inside the baseline. Ready. Over the scoreboard. No, sir. That's short. That's the ball. 1. 2. Excellent. 3. Just short, my friend. Now this right here is a very good ball that you just missed. This is excellent. We're shooting for excellent. We want 10 excellent in a row. You show me. Scoreboard. That's 1. Yeah, I know. I'll tell you what, just to help you out, if you hit 1 ball deeper than the yellow lines, I'm not going to count it 1 time. So you're allowed to miss once behind the lines. If you miss short, the drill's over. If you miss deep, we keep going. 1 time. Let's see that commitment. Ready. Scoreboard. That's 1. Okay, you're still at 1. Remember, you can miss deep. That's a dead ball. Go again. That's 1. Go cross court for me. 2. 3. Scoreboard. 4. What a ball. 5. 6. Barely. Remember, you can miss deep. I'm such a nice guy. 7. 8. I love that ball. 9. Perfect. Perfect. So we compare that to the warm-up balls. Our height is better. Our depth is definitely better. If we hit that deep, they're going to give us a short ball. And then I know you love ripping. Then you can step up and crank it. From where you are on the baseline, we got to hit a deep ball first to get that short ball. Okay? Now I want to see you make 10 in a row again. This time all 10 have to find the court. So right there you had a couple that landed behind the baseline, but within our yellow lines. Now we got to make all 10. This is going to be tricky. Not going to be easy. All right, let's see it, kid. Scoreboard. You still have not missed a ball deep, but you've missed short. Keep that in mind. Ready? Wow. That's a brutal feed and a great shot. 1. 2. 3, 4. I love it. Might have been a touch deep. Ah, pulled off a little. You see where my cone is, right? It's not very close to me. I should be safe over here. Ready? 1, absolutely gorgeous. 2, scoreboard height. 3, 4. Good. Hey, now again, if we hit 4 deep and 1 here, we're gonna win a ton of matches. That's excellent. I'm asking you for something crazy good. Here we go, 10 in a row. Show me, scoreboard. 1, 2. That's a little low. 3, you better get over that scoreboard. 4, that is the ball, my friend. 5, up. 6, what a ball. 7. I'll count it, hit my foot, because I'm a nice guy. 8, 9. That's all right. Pulled off a little with the left side. How's our depth right now? Amazing. Amazing. How'd you do it? Did I teach you how to take your racket back? No, I didn't tell you anything. I just said, hey, can you please aim higher and hit deeper? And you went, yeah, no problem, dude. Right off the bat. It's pretty easy, right? All right, so hopefully you can see how quickly we're able to get his depth better. And again, I didn't touch his footwork, his grip, his take back, his follow through. All I did was adjust the height. His speed was fine. His speed was always at a 5, 6, 7. We had to get that height closer to a 4, 5, 6 for him to get all those balls in the excellent zone. So play around with your speed and height. Find the right combination that works for you. It might be a 4-6 if you're a flatter player. It might be a 6-4 if you got more topspin. Have those numbers, add 10, and you'll have more balls in that excellent depth zone.